I'm on the Trello board. Create the Trello cards, type the title of the card, create it. Okay, and in the description, I type, then save. The card in Trello have been created, and it's gonna wait for 1 minute to the audio files will be created and send the email, just because the Trello cards is being created once the title is created. We can check in Google Drive. So this is the recent one, and you can see the email is already in your inbox and also add the link to your Google Drive. So even usually you will come to check your email first, and then you click on the link and direct you to Google Drive.
Hi, deadline, March 15th, 8 weeks. Request, Sarah called this morning. They need an AI chatbot on their homepage to handle 200 plus daily support tickets. Getting pressure from competitor who just launched similar feature. Requirements, integrate with Zendesk, handle top.
Today, I'm going to walk you through how I build a complete text-to-audio AI automation using n8n, Trello, and OpenAI. Let's get into it. Open the n8n's workflow and let's start with the triggers. The first one will be Trello, and you're going to have to create the Trello account. Once you create it, you will connect it right here. It will show the drop-down menu that you already have the account. And for the models ID, to get the model ID, I will show you the simple ways that can get that. Go to the Trello board, and in the URL here, type .json, click enter. Return the JSON file of the whole Trello card, but click on the pretty prints here that will format the JSON file to look nice and cleaner. And the first value here, you see the ID, the value after that, you grab that value and come to the n8n and place it right here. Let's see how the input will look like. Let's execute the step. Now the Trello's listening the incoming input from the Trello. So let's go to your Trello board. You create one card. Let's say morning meeting detail. Let's say something simple and save. I have the card created. Now go back to n8n. Now we have the input and the output is already here, shown it to you. The output is on the right side. This is the card that we just created from Trello. So we have the models, which is the one that I just pasted right here, model ID, which is right here, and the name of the Trello board, which is matched right here, my Trello board. I should name it something concise. And the description right now is blank because the Trello create the card when you add the titles. So the description not been captured yet. Okay, I will explain you in the next step how you get that. And we don't need all these label names and the action. We don't need that. Okay, I'm gonna pin this so we have this output for the next step execution. The next node will be filter. Okay, I explain you why we need that. It's a if else statement. So if else is a condition, you do something, it will execute what you say. Otherwise, it will do something else. For example, if the condition meets, it will do this thing. If it's not, it will do something else. So it's we go to another branch. Is you can see this on the left side. We have the input that we already execute from the first node, which is Trello. Okay, so you go to the conditions, click on the expression, so we can write the JSON, and you're gonna get the JSON. You can do double curly bracket, and now it's have the value here. So see when you do a dollar sign, and you will have the Trello trigger node at the start. And when you want to get to the next data, you're gonna have to use the dot. So when you click the dot, you will see that have a value show to you items, and we want not just items, we want the type. Now it's JSON, and next one is action and type. You can go to the action on the left and drag it here. You can also drag the left input into this expression. Okay, we can take it out and then type. So let's execute it. Okay. So we want the if statement right here after the Trello just because that's what I explained before. The card created immediately once you type the title in the card. So we want to filter out. We don't otherwise we're gonna have two output, two audios. Okay, we want just only one time when the description have been added. And the next one will be edit. Okay, edit fields. After the if node, we want the successful card to send it to the receiver. So add the fields, and the name will be email recipients, and the value will be any emails that you want these files to be sent it to. You can add multiple emails, but in this case I will go just one email. Includes other input fields, will toggle it, will be true, and the next one will be wait for 1 minute. That's the same reason that with the Trellos, we don't want the audio being created right away when the title is created. We want it to wait until the user type the description in the Trello card. So that's why we want to wait. I'm gonna wait for 1 minute, but you can make it wait longer. It depends on what you structured it. And for be 1 minute, right here is the value. Okay, that's really simple. The next one will be Telos again. This one will be get the card, because when the card is created, we want to get the card value. So again, you're gonna have to connect the Telos account, and this one choose to be the resource will be card, and get the card by ID. So the next, after we get the value of the Telos card, the next one will be edit node. This will have the get a card, wait, edit fields, if Trello triggers. We want the get a card. We want the name and the description. Start with double curly basket and go with the $JSON dot name. Next, we going to concatenate it. We're going to bundle them together, okay? And plus, and we want the put in the single quote and dot, give them space, and plus it means that we bundle them together, bundle two value together again, and we go to the JSON dot description. You can see the description on the left. Where is it? So this is the name that we want right here. We want the name right here, okay? No. So this was to return that description. Otherwise, we will say no detail. This is what we wanted. All right, we can close it. We want to get the name of the card. And if the cards have a description, if that true, we will return the description. And if it don't have the description, which is false, we will return no detail available. So when the audio not so the audio can say no detail available of that card. But the next one we want the AI to translate it to the audio. We will use the OpenAI. Okay, OpenAI. We want create your OpenAI account and connect it right here. And result will be audio. Operation will be generate audio. Models, you can change any models that you prefer. And text input, we get that from the previous node. So $JSON audio text. And you can choose the voice in this drop down menu. I'm gonna keep it like this, and the response format will be MP3 because it's audio. If you remember, we have the name of the audio text from the previous node that we have in the edit fields. Okay, I should change this to be meaningful to get something that meaningful is prepare audio text. So when we generate text to audio, the next one will be uploaded to Google Drive. We want that to be in the database somewhere. So in this case, we want it to go in your Google Drive. So next one will be Google Drive. Google Drive, and we want to be uploaded. Okay, upload file. Perfect. Again, you have to create your Google account and then you connect it right here. The resort files upload operation will be upload and input data will be data here. The file names, this will be more confused for you because we want a little bit code here because we want this to generate it into the files. Okay, that's what I try to say. Remember to use expression right here. JSON dot name of that card, and we use the regex expression. You don't need to understand what it does exactly, but it pretty much tell you that it's gonna translate that into the files for you. So after that, close parentheses will be dot mp3. Okay, we can close this window. Also, and the parents drive will be from the list. You're gonna select your drive right here, and parents folder will be ID, and you can grab the ID by you going to your Google Drive. You open your folder that you want this file to upload. You come to the URL, you grab the last value after the folder slash, and then you come back to and you place it right here. So now you can get the folder ID. So the last note, after we upload the file to Google Drive, we want to send that file to the email. Will be Gmail, and the Gmail will be sent. Okay, send a message. Connect your Google account here, and the result will be message operation will be sent, and the email to click the expression. Expand these fields. Start with double curly bracket always, and don't forget to close double curly bracket. So we wanted to get the edit fields, which is workflow config. Okay, this is not really meaningful anything. Let's go back to change the name of it right here. Workflow configuration. Let's go back to Google Note and let's finish the configuration. Okay, so the two, we want this to be workflow configuration, and we want the first and JSON and email. We get it from here. So we want to grab the name of the fields. So the JSON email, we want to get the name of the fields from the workflow configuration right here. Name of the card will be JSON.name. Type will be HTML, and email type will be HTML. The message, go to the expression and expand that. So this is the body of the email that you wanted to send it to the recipients. You can say a new audio file had been generated from a Trello card. Cards will be card names and Google Drive linked. So we want to embed the Google Drive link to that email. So the user will have the option to click to it. Okay. And we close that. Let's double check that. This will be string. We do select this to be string. Remember, I told you this is we change them together. So it will be like a string, the text, chain them together. Let's go check. Let's change the name of the workflow to be more concise. Time to test the workflow. We have to active this workflow, okay? Here we go. Every time the Trello card have been created, this workflow will be automatic triggers. Executes workflow. Now it's waiting for the Trello card to created. We create the card. And now type description here. Send an email to Sarah. Send an email to Sarah with onboarding materials and save. Perfect. Now you see this will wait for 1 minute. Most of the time your description will be longer than just one sentence. So we wait for 1 minute and then the next note we will get that value of the cards, right? Perfect. Now it's been uploaded to Google Drive. We'll go back to the email. So this might be the previous one that I test. And this is the one. We see a new audio file has been generated from a Trello cards and link to Google Drive, right? You can click it and send it, direct you to the Google Drive that contain that audio. Listen.
New client on board. Send an email to Sarah with onboarding materials.
Perfect. That's exactly what we say in the titles, right? New client on board is the titles, and the description is send an email to Sarah with all the on materials. I spend 2 hours every day reading Trello's updates. Then I automate it with AI. And now it takes 5 minutes to listen. Instead of constantly checking Trello's for new client requests, team updates, project changes, urgent tasks, I built a system that converts everything to audio. Card created. Then AI converted to audio, uploaded to Google Drive, email sent. That's all the AI automation with n8n. We would love to see your real use case with your client, your team, and what are features that you think that will be more helpful. After you send the email to your team, you can also send the Slack as well or the text, anything else that you can think of. Just let me know in the comment. If you want to work with me to grow your business with AI automations, link in the comments below. Book a call on my calendar and I will help you grow your business, cut manual works, and generate more revenue for your business with AI automation. See you in our next video.